Welcome back to the Bearded Console Gamer, and today, my friends, I'm going to be giving you savage animals, some much needed Christmas gift ideas for all of the gamers in your lives. That's right, the holiday season is upon us once again, and according to recent statistics, there's around 3.24 billion gamers inhabiting this beautiful blue marble that we call the Earth. The only downside of that is, for the uninitiated, we can be a real dickens to shop for, but this year at least you don't have to worry about that because I'm here to point you in the right direction. And if in return you feel like leaving me an early Christmas present, then feel free to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments section below whether this little video was any help to you at all. Now obviously gamers are an eclectic and passionate group of people with divergent tastes and interests, so it's not going to be possible for me to just point out a group of products that are going to work for everyone. So instead, I'm going to be giving you ideas. Ideas that you can then shuffle away with and apply your own research to. For example, you're going to have to figure out what does your loved one game on and what games do they obsess over. With that being said, let's get the most obvious gift idea out of the way, and I am of course talking about video games. Now chances are that you've found your way here because simply buying a game for someone just isn't an option, either because you have no idea what to get them or because, like me, they purchased the most obvious games that they wanted themselves over the course of the year. However, if you're lucky enough to find yourself in a situation where someone straight up hints that they want a specific game for Christmas, then you should just buy it for them because it's a home run swing and it's going to be massively appreciated. Plus, you can supplement that gift with some of the other suggestions on this list. For example, you could consider picking up a special edition soundtrack to their favorite game on CD or vinyl. One of the most impressive aspects of video games as an art form is that you have a huge amount of agency compared to, for example, literature or cinema. You get to decide what you do and where you go, and because of that, the music that accompanies the game becomes personal to the player. They encode their memories, actions, and emotions onto each track of that soundtrack. In fact, in my opinion, the hallmark of a great video game soundtrack is the ability to make you remember a specific gaming moment. A great example of this is the Death Stranding soundtrack, and it's one that I'm desperate to get my hands on in vinyl form. Now the obvious restriction here is that the person you're buying for needs to, own a vinyl player on which to play their newly acquired vinyls. But if not, there's always the CD version to consider. Sticking with the audio theme, a gaming headset is another fantastic gift for any console gamer. Devs spend untold amounts of time nailing the sound design for their game, and a good pair of headphones can enormously help immerse you into the digital world that they're painstakingly created. Now if the person you're buying for happens to game on Xbox, then I can happily recommend the official Xbox wireless headset. They're sleek, they're comfortable, they sound fantastic, they rock a ton of useful features such as earphone mounted volume and party chat mixes, and with a price tag of £89.99 UK, they're also not going to completely break the bank. Of course, there's a whole lot of other options on the table there as well, including the official Sony Pulse 3D wireless headset, which is the premier choice for PlayStation gamers, or there's a veritable sea of third-party products made by reputable manufacturers such as Corsair, SteelSeries, Razer, and just a ridiculous amount more. So with a little shopping around, you're sure to find the perfect headset for that special someone. Next up, we have art books. Now pretty much every single video game out there was shaped by pages upon pages of stunning art created by phenomenally talented individuals who were given the unenviable task of pinning down the style and look of a nascent game based on a set of complex briefs from a studio's producers, programmers, and developers. In this respect, art books are like little windows into the soul of a game. They give you a glimpse at the formative process that shaped key characters, events, and locations. They often also reveal design decisions and concepts that didn't make it into the final cut of a game, and that could even crop up in a potential sequel. They're also veritable libraries of tie-in novels and comics for popular video game franchises such as the Halo and Assassin's Creed series. And beyond that, there are books on game development and influential figures in the industry. A couple of examples here include Jason Schreier's Press Reset, Ruin and Recovery in the Video Game Industry, and Ask Iwata, Words of Wisdom from Satoru Iwata, Nintendo's legendary CEO. But moving back to the hardware side of things, you could also consider getting that special person in your life a brand new controller. For example, chances are that PS5 players only have the standard issue white DualSense that came packaged with the console. However, Sony have since released a midnight black and a cosmic red version of the controller, both of which look sleek as hell. Equally, if your gamer plays on a Nintendo Switch and doesn't yet have a Pro controller, then I'd heavily suggest picking up one of those, as it represents a huge quality of life improvement when playing in docked or tabletop mode. Alternatively, if they already have a Pro Controller, you could also consider picking up some more colourful or even limited edition Joy-Cons at a push. Without question though, Xbox gamers have access to the greatest selection of controllers, and that's thanks to Microsoft's innovative Design Lab service, which lets you create a bespoke colour scheme and style for your Xbox gamepad. Now that is without doubt the option with the most customization. However, if you're feeling flush and really want to treat someone, then you could consider picking them up an Xbox Series 2 Elite controller, which comes fully equipped with exchangeable sticks and D-pads, and most importantly, 4 fully programmable paddle buttons which are situated on the back of the controller. Of course, there's also a range of third-party controllers such as the SCUF Prestige. However, I'd strongly recommend doing your own research here, as I've never tried them out for myself and so can't personally recommend them. Finally, if you're looking to make a truly grand gesture this holiday, you could consider gifting a Nintendo Switch or an Xbox Series S console. That is, if you're lucky enough to find one in stock. Sadly, however, the more expensive Series X and PS5 consoles are a whole lot harder to come by. However, if you do decide to pick up an Xbox console, you should really consider also picking up a digital Game Pass Ultimate gift card to go along with it, as this outstanding subscription service will give the present getter access to a massive library of Xbox first-party and third-party games, including Halo Infinite, which is set to release on December 8th later this month. And that's it for my list of gift ideas for gaming enthusiasts. Let me know if this video was helpful in the comments section below, and if you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe, and to hit that notifications bell to stay up to date with all the biggest news, reviews and reactions from around the video gaming world.